Quinn Productions presents Going Reno, an audio drama co-created by Elizabeth Quinn and Laura Knight, based on a series idea by Elizabeth Quinn, starring Bonnie Hunt and Joelle Carter.
Well, you look like $1 million, Mrs. Calabrese. I mean, Miss Truman.
Oh.
Didn't I tell you that after it was all over, you'd feel better?
I do.
I'm so glad you enjoyed your stay here at the Wayward Breeze. Well, best of luck to you.
Bye.
Drop us a line and let us know how you're doing. Let's see. Phone bill, water bill. Oh, Parker's having a sale on Levi's for ladies. Oh, what's this? Miriam! When I get a telegram, you need to let me know right away. Sorry for short notice. Stop. Must leave New York quickly. Stop. Harleen. Stop. Miriam, make sure room 6 is cleaned up. Okay, let's see what's happening in the world before the next check-in.
Bringing you the headlines for March 31st, 1932, from station KOH in Reno, Nevada. It has been 4 weeks since the son of Charles and Ann Lindbergh was kidnapped from their New Jersey home. Police have only one clue to lead their search in this heinous crime: a ransom note for $50,000 left on the child's windowsill. And another storybook marriage dies in Tinseltown as actress Ann Harding announces her divorce from husband, actor Harry Bannister.
Too bad she's not staying here.
What's that, Mom?
Ann Harding's getting a divorce. I was thinking how nice it would be to have a famous actress stay at our ranch. I mean, it would be great publicity for us. We could even name a room after her and charge more for it. But Miriam, put that idea in the suggestion box.
I thought that was for suggestions from the guests.
Go, for heaven's sakes, just do as I say.
How are you going to get a famous actress to stay here?
I don't know. But if it's in the box, it will remind me to think of something.
Despite efforts from President Hoover to provide economic relief through the Reconstruction Finance Corporation, the rise in shantytowns across the country.
Damn it, I can't believe this thing is on the fritz again.
Publicity chief of the Democratic National Committee, these makeshift is for the homeless. Nearly every major city.
You get it on the side?
On the side, on the top, on the bottom, of course. This is all I need right now.
No radio? I'll miss the Carnation Contented Hour.
Don't worry, I'll fix it.
You don't know anything about radios.
It can't be that hard. If I can fix a toaster, I can fix a radio. Where's the toolbox?
Under the kitchen sink.
Did you put clean sheets in rooms 10 and 6?
Yes. But I still have to clean Mrs. Bergen's room. She sure is messy for a woman who went to finishing school.
Let me guess, clothes all over the room, bath towels on the floor where they get all musty and...
And there are face tissues everywhere, all covered in cold cream and makeup. I guess they don't teach how to use a waste bin at Miss Porter's.
Unfortunately, Miriam, you'll often find that the richer the background, the poorer the character. Come over to the desk. I need you to practice checking in the guests.
I thought that was your job.
My job is deciding who does what around here.
I don't see Lonnie in here helping.
Your brother has enough to do taking care of the outside. We have a new arrival today. Violet Miller from Loveland, Colorado. She's our first guest from the Centennial State, so you know what that means, right?
Mm-hmm. Pin a flag on the map every time we have a guest from a new state. I know.
Yeah, I can do without that attitude.
I won't be rude in front of an actual guest.
Then pretend I'm not your mother. First rule of hospitality, don't let the guests see your bad temper. Leave it behind. It'll be there at the end of the day.
What a comforting thought.
Or perhaps you'll come to your senses and realize you've got no reason to complain. When Mrs. Miller arrives, you welcome her to the Wayward Breeze Ranch and then explain the daily check-in process. It's very important that they understand how it works.
I remember. I've watched you plenty of times. There's a chance I won't even be here when Mrs. Miller arrives. Susan invited me to go to the movies with her.
Oh, no. You have work to do.
I'll finish the cleaning before I go, I promise.
I know how you are when you have plans. You're distracted, and then you rush through your work, and I have to do it over.
But all my friends will be there.
Friends or boys?
Oh, if Dad were here, I wouldn't have to do all this work.
Well, he's not. And last I checked, 14-year-old girls obey their elders.
I don't know any girl my age who has to do this much work.
Miriam, I know you want to have fun, but we don't get to choose much in this world. You're born into something, and that's your life. It's just the way it is. Your brother and I need you to take on more responsibility. It's just the three of us from here on out. And this ranch is all we have. Okay, now, go. Check the pantry out back and make a grocery list for me.
Yes, ma'am.
And bring me the toolbox. I'm not letting this radio conk out on me now. Oh, welcome to Wayward Breeze Ranch. May I help you? I'll kindly ask you not to treat my front door like that.
Where is she?
Well, we have a lot of she's here. A name would be helpful.
I saw her. Petite woman, brown, curly hair. I saw her come in here. Baby doll, come out here now.
No, sir, I don't allow male guests beyond this point.
Get the hell out of my way.
Sir, stop. Please stop.
I've seen men come and go here. I've been watching this place.
Men are allowed in the lobby, but that's it. And you might have seen my son coming and going.
Oh, I swear to God, when I find her, I'm going to wring her neck.
Well, that kind of talk won't help your case, so I just take a breath, calm down.
That bitch has a lot of nerve. Leaving me?
All right, that's it. My friends at the police station can be here in a minute. They'll drop everything if I call. Won't have any trouble here. I mean it.
I just want to talk to her. I want her to come home.
Okay, I understand. It's upsetting when things end and you don't want them to. Believe me, I get it, but you can't force someone to be with you.
She's my wife. I have a right to speak to her. You take me back there right now.
I will not.
Then, lady, go bring her to me.
These guests are my responsibility. I won't put them in any danger. And right now, sir, you are dangerous.
I'm dangerous?
Yes, breathe.
But you don't understand. She agreed to stay and try to work it out with me. The next day, I go to the bank and I find our savings gone. I go home and the neighbor tells me he saw my wife get into a cab. He heard her tell the driver she was going to the train station to catch the Overland Limited to Reno. She made a promise to me, and I'm going to make sure that she keeps her word.
And I'm going to keep mine. You are not getting past me. This is private property, and my son's going to be here any minute. You have the wrong place and the wrong woman.
Jesus Christ! It's a goddamn club. You're all in it together. You don't care. No one cares about what I'm going through. I mean, I know I've lost my temper with her, but it's because I love her so much. I mean, that's why I'm upset. Listen, lady, I'm not a bad man doing bad things. I'm a good man, for Christ's sake. I'm just going out of my mind without her.
Do you want the buckwheat flour or the rye flour?
Hold on, I'll be right there. We're done here. Leave before my daughter comes in, or I promise you won't like what comes next.
Here's the toolbox, Mom. Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to the Wayward Breeze. If you're looking for a room, unfortunately, we are a women-only residence.
Thank you, Miriam. I was just explaining that to this gentleman, wasn't I?
Yes. Yes, you were.
I'm very sorry we can't accommodate you, but it's a short drive to downtown Reno. There are plenty of boarding houses and hotels there. Or you can stay at one of the auto camps on Route 40.
Well, if I can't find what I'm looking for, I'm coming back here. Thank you for the information, ma'am.
Happy to help. Have a good day, sir.
See? I know how to talk to guests. Are you feeling all right, Mom?
Yes, I'm just tired. You did very well, dear.
You seemed upset.
People come in here at difficult times in their lives, Miriam. We have to be sensitive to that. That's why you have to be personable, but not overstep. It's a balancing act, but you'll learn. I'll teach you. Buckwheat. Write down buckwheat flour, 2 bags, and I'll make pancakes this week.
I asked the Reynolds couple if they would gather our mail while we're gone. They're a sweet couple.
Mm-hmm.
We should really do something nice for them as a thank you. I mean, if you want to. I can send them a postcard, maybe one with a nice picture. On second thought, no. No. I wouldn't know what to write. They always ask about you when I speak to them.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Isn't it? Remember when they first moved into the neighborhood? They invited us over for dinner, and she burned the chicken. There was smoke everywhere.
I remember.
Poor thing. She was so nervous, wanting to make a good impression on us. We had so much fun. This scenery is beautiful. The mountains and well, they look different than the mountains back home.
Sure.
The air is certainly dustier. It reminds me of that time we... Do you want the radio on?
No.
Mrs. Reynolds said they were thinking of getting a dog. A Cocker Spaniel. Oh, there's a sign up ahead, George. Reno, 22 miles. 22 miles left on our marriage. I'm almost done sewing this button on your shirt. As soon as we get off this bumpy stretch of road, I can fix the... George, you haven't spoken since Utah. I hope you don't think that counts as conversation. If I had known you were going to be like this, I would have driven myself.
I didn't want you traveling alone, Violet.
I'm going to be alone for 6 weeks before the divorce is final.
Other women will be there.
Strangers, that's not a comfort. I've tried to be understanding, but you won't talk to me. I'm at the end of my rope.
I don't have anything to say.
You could tell me the real reason why we're doing this, because I can't believe this is just about losing your job. You shut me out for months, all because your pride is more important than me or our marriage. Ah! Damn it! Be careful, George. I pricked my thumb.
It's not my fault. They laid me off. I've been out of work for months.
Don't yell at me.
You don't understand what it does to a man when he can't provide for his wife.
I don't. Because I was more than happy to take in sewing jobs to pay the bills.
You really have a screw loose if you think I'm going to let a woman pay my way.
So now I'm crazy.
I didn't mean it like that. Violet, get back here. Violet!
If I try to help out, he gets angry. If I do nothing, he sits around and mopes.
Violet, stop!
Let go of my arm.
Oh, you're going to walk to Reno.
I'll hitch. You can be rid of me right now if you want.
You're the one who said you couldn't live like this.
That was about your behavior, not losing your job. I've been fighting for scraps of attention from you, all because you can't handle a setback. That's not a marriage.
I know. Okay? That's why I'm letting you file the petition. I'm trying to do the decent thing here.
Oh, how chivalrous.
You said it was for the best.
Because I'm the only one who's been trying. A man is supposed to fight for what he wants.
Yeah, and I agree.
This was the hardest decision I've ever made. I was raised to believe until death do you part. My mother won't even speak to me. My parents have practically disowned me for breaking God's union, as they put it. And after the divorce, then what? I'm all alone. And we become one of those sad stories people whisper about at parties. We're failures. This is humiliating.
What other people think of us doesn't concern me.
Clearly. I know this was my decision, but it wasn't my choice. It's not too late, George. If you still want to work on this marriage, really work on it. Then we can turn this car around, go home, and fix it.
It can't be fixed, Violet.
George, please tell me, is there someone else?
For the last time, no. The Wayward Breeze. Kind of small for a ranch.
I don't know a soul here.
You'll make friends. You always do. Here's your suitcase. Don't forget, you need to see the lawyer.
I know, Mr. Carter. 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Here's my ring for expenses. Tell the pawnbroker it's 14 karat.
I know what it's worth.
I guess this is goodbye then.
You're not coming in with me?
I've got a long drive ahead of me. And it seems cruel to drag this goodbye out any longer. Good luck, Violet.
Goodbye.
According to this manual, read it again. This wire goes through the coil, and this tube goes here. Remember, John said this part is the capacitor. But where does it go? Good evening. Welcome to the Wayward Breeze Ranch.
Good evening. I have a reservation under Violet.
Violet Miller, from Colorado, right?
Yes.
Pardon the mess. My radio's busted and I didn't want to wait for a service call, although this task may be too ambitious for me.
Nonsense. The attempt alone is very impressive. Is the manager available?
That would be me. Ever since my husband John passed away, I'm Mrs. Tülinen.
Oh, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, dear.
Tülinen, what's that?
The name is Finnish, but our families have been in America for a long time.
I see. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I wanted to speak to the manager, I mean, to you, about getting a ride into the city tomorrow.
Well, you're in luck. I have to go downtown for some errands. I'll give you a lift.
Thank you, Mrs. Tülinen.
You can call me Wilma. So it's $120 total for the room, breakfast included. The rest of your meals, you're on your own. But you're welcome to do your own cooking if you want to keep groceries here, or share those expenses with some of the other women. And I charge $10 for the witness services.
I don't follow.
You need someone to testify in front of the judge that you've been here every day for 6 weeks. Then you have to state your intention to become a Nevada resident. Didn't your lawyer go over that with you?
I'm meeting with him tomorrow.
Oh.
That's why I need a ride. So, groceries, witness services, state my intention. Perhaps I should write this all down.
No, it's okay. I'm sure he'll review the details with you. For the room, I require half now and the remaining balance in 2 weeks.
Actually,
Yes.
I'm sorry to ask this, and I hope it's not too much trouble, but I don't suppose you have anything less expensive?
I can give you a double room for $80. You'd be sharing it with a guest that arrives tomorrow.
That would be wonderful. Thank you. I can't bear the thought of looking for another place to stay.
No, I understand. Oh, you're lucky you weren't here last summer. Reno was so crowded with divorcees that people were camping along the Truckee River.
Here you go. $40.
Thank you. Just sign here. Hang on to that receipt. It's for your proof of residency. You have to sign the guest book every day in front of me, and it's not my job to remind you.
I won't forget.
Okay, Nevada law says if you're past the state line for more than 24 hours, your 6 weeks starts over. Those are the rules.
Don't worry. I'm not here to cause any trouble. I have enough to contend with.
Well, today marks your first day. Only 41 more to go. Welcome to the divorce colony, Mrs. Miller. Follow me. I'm putting you down here in room 6, next to June Schaefer, and that's Grace Pollack across the hall.
Jude, did you borrow my lipstick? No, you left it at the bartender's apartment. Remember?
Damn it, I need lipstick.
Here, I got Savage Flame or Savage Blush. And hurry up, Grace. I'm leaving in 10 minutes, with or without you.
Hi, Wilma. Want me to play the slots for you?
I told you, Mrs. Pollack, those things are rigged.
She seems happy for someone getting a divorce.
Everyone copes with loss in their own way. Here we are, room 6.
Hush, sweetie. Wilma, do you have any extra diapers?
I'll send Miriam by with some as soon as possible.
Thank you.
There's a washstand over here and bathroom down the hall. There's a brochure on the nightstand if you want to read about Reno's nightlife attractions.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, I almost forgot. I don't know if you brought a spare, but I don't allow men to stay overnight. I'm not a prude. I just don't need the headache.
A spare?
Well, some gals bring a companion to help them pass the time. Usually it's the man they're planning to hitch once the ink is dry.
No, I didn't bring a spare.
Miriam will come by tomorrow to tidy up and bring you fresh towels. You look pale. Are you all right, dear?
The last time I was this nervous was on my wedding night. I just find it odd. That's all.
Yeah, the first night is the hardest. 2 weeks in, you get used to the idea. 3 weeks, you will remember how to smile. And after a month, you'll be relieved it's almost done.
Just like that?
Just think of it. You're going to get a fresh start.
I've never been on my own before. I went straight from my parents' house to my husband's, and now here. I'm overwhelmed.
I'm sure things will look clearer in the morning after you rest.
I pray that you're right, Wilma.
Good night, Mrs. Miller.
Heavenly Father, I know you have a plan for me, even if I don't understand it right now. I pray that you will give me your guidance during this time.
Aha, the wire to the speaker is just loose. That's it, so I need to reattach this. Tighten the screw. Okay, let's plug it in and give it a go. It works. I guess if all else fails, I can work for RCA. You can stop pouting, Miriam. I fixed the radio. Miriam? Miriam, are you in here?
Oh, Wilma, there you are. I'm sorry, but I really need those diapers.
Oh, didn't Miriam put them in your room?
I wouldn't be asking if she did.
So you haven't seen her?
No. Are you all right?
Yes, no, I'm fine. Sorry. I'll get the diapers for you right now.
Thank you.
Miriam, I've been worried sick about you. Oh, good evening, Mrs. Schaefer.
Hello, Wilma. What are you doing up so late?
Bookkeeping.
It's midnight.
No, when you run a business, the work is never done.
All right. Good night, then.
Good night. Hello, operator. Can you connect me to the Reno police station, please? Thank you. Hello, this is Mrs. Tülinen at the Wayward Breeze. I need to speak to Sergeant Fitch. Well, interrupt him, please. Oh, trust me, we've known each other for years. He won't mind. Tell him I need help finding my daughter.
Thank you so much for listening to the season premiere of Going Reno. We hope you enjoyed traveling to 1930s Reno with us and meeting the women of the divorce colony. My name is Laura Knight, and I am the co-creator, executive producer, and director of Going Reno.
And I'm Elizabeth Quinn, the co-creator, executive producer, and writer of Going Reno. We hope you're excited for future episodes. Please share Going Reno with your friends and tune in for the next episode where there's smoke to find out what happened to Miriam and meet a Wayward Breeze regular, Harleen Beaumont, who who sees marriage and divorce as a game of survival.
Be sure to follow our Instagram at Going Reno Series or visit goingrenoseries.com for updates on the podcast. And if you want more, become a subscriber at supercast.goingrenoseries.com to get exclusive bonus material that takes a deeper dive into the history and topics we explore in the series.
Bonnie Hunt stars in the role of Wilma Tülinen. Katie Foster stars as Violet Miller. Also featuring Presley Alexander as Miriam Tülinen, Paul Rogan as the radio announcer, Jason Bernardo as George Miller, and Guy Camilleri as Angry Husband, with Kinna McInroe as Grace Pollack, Betsy Zajko as June Schaefer, and Kelly Lohman as Louise Rogan.
Going Reno was written by Elizabeth Quinn and directed by Laura Knight. Executive producers are Bonnie Hunt, Joelle Carter, Laura Knight, and Elizabeth Quinn. Sound engineer and dialogue editor, Pavel Franson. Sound designer and re-recording mixer, Andrew Pomeroy. Foley by Sunday Price. Casting by Susan Deming Casting. Production legal by Joanne Hoffman. Production assistants, Roxy Griffiths, Amara La Unica Jones, and Caitlin Cornell Crusoe. Special thanks to Brian Katowski and Anai Kraztert.